Hello, welcome to episode 2 of season 4 Leicester. We made off a great start in the league, despite a disappointing start to the Champions League. We played Arsenal at home. Was it last season before that incredible comeback? We were on 4-3. But again, we made a bit of a slow start. James Trafford coming to the rescue as he always does. From a set piece, we almost conceded to Arsenal, but we just did nothing first half. It's very disappointing. In the 40th minute, similar like the game at Liverpool, they broke forward. But luckily, his shots deflected. It did not catch Trafford out. So it's the 76th minute to register Ed's highlight, and that was Ed Terry, my centre back. I got bored and had a shot. It was just a really cagey, horrible game. There's quite a few of these when we're playing top teams. It's like, it's just hard. It's just hard to sort of break them down. But then maybe I'm getting better defensively. I'm not too sure. But then I'll look at me defending. I don't think so. But Arsenal all over us, and it's James Trafford who saved us. Griffin was will have to take the 0-0 against Arsenal. We could not get a game going at all. We're still unbeaten start to the season against the previous Invincibles. I did rotate and we did sort of just sneak through in the early rounds of the League Cup. 3-2 against Sheffield United before we went to Wolves. Happy to carry on a good start to the season, unbeaten in the run. Try and make the most of sort of games who's got to start this game. And he also really shows quality. It's been a really interesting fight for that position, him and Gunnison. John Steele, I think, what a strike. That was one of his first. He hasn't scored many goals this season. And that's nothing against him. It's more that the goals are coming from other places at the moment. Obviously, the absolute star of the last couple of seasons, and the reason why we are where we are. But yeah, John's still going forward again, playing through Piera, who's been, he's just going to unbelievable. I think he's got 5-star weak foot. Tillman's number 2. The midfield's rival from Celtic in the season, in the summer. Wolves they come forward. They're always a bit weak at the back. James Trafford, he's unbelievable, showing what a great goalkeeper is. For the second half, we're just showing our class. DeVos, Dewsbury, back of the net. 3-0. It's just beautiful football to watch. It really is. For Strand Larsen came forward for Wolves, trying to get them back in the game. Still plenty of chances. It's just a sheer quality at both ends. And we'll talk about that. James Trafford with a great save. And again, a great save by James Trafford. It was an even game, really. Wolves might have edged it in a way, but because we've got so much quality going forward and in defence, it was okay. Yeah, 75th minute, another corner for Wolves. Luckily, it's headed wide, so still keeping that clean sheet, which James Trafford alone just deserved. But not say playing for Wolves, I was Leicester lonely. Playing well. From that sort of kick-off, we sort of passed it out. Lewis sort of plays some verse bit. Maybe I've got them rolled right back. Lovely ball through. Steele, Mavadidi, Steele, and that is just unbelievable. The pass, to get to that pass. Didi, and then to get the sort of the toe poke finish for John Steele is just unbelievable. I'll just direct it as much as I can in the corner. Mon coming forward, 5-0, beating the keeper like that. We were just so on it. One of the most clinical performances of this whole career mode so far. 5-0 win against Wolves, absolutely ideal. Unbeaten start to the season, yes, another clean sheet. Who knows? Maybe it's going to be a title season. But in terms of the Champions League, obviously lost our first game at Leipzig. So it's important that we made the most out of the next game against a team that in this competition we need to be winning against, really. Leon DeVos found John Steele, and it looked like we're getting off to a routine win after that 5-0 against Wolves. Confidence was high. But 1-0 win, but this is the Champions League. Everyone's earned their right to be here. It was never going to be that easy. As the opposition came forward in the 17th minute. Nice ball through and a strike, and it's 1-1. Nothing you have to do about that. Too easily opened up, as has been the case a lot of times in his career. But then again, he come through. Trafford, bit of a weird animation, but he got there in the end. Latonda coming forward then. We pressed high in the midfield. DeVos, lovely run by Steele. Steele across the goal, well saved, and annoyingly no one to follow up. And well dealt with by the defence. But then at the end of the first half, John Steele through on goal. You know what's going to happen. 2-1. Get in. 2-1 up going to half time. John Steele getting those goals. 2 appearances to win this game. But then just, oh my God. I have no words that goal I conceded there. So they've hit the post. We've gone to clear it. It's just stupid. And they've reacted quickest, and it's 2-2. And again, we've been pegged back. Usually we're the team that, comes back, but we're getting pegged back in this game. And then it just come with frustrated second half until DeVos found the space on his right foot. And how he's missed that, I don't know. He's got so many goals there. So frustrating, if we don't win it, if we put in the pressure. Pressure needs the games we need to, with no disrespect to the opponent, be winning. Marino coming forward, Can he find it into John Steele? And he hits it, and that's a fantastic save. That, the touch was brilliant, the effort was great, but we've got held. 2-2 draw, at least we've got a point. But already, any sort of ideas of getting into the top 8, you're going to have to basically win every game now. It's just all about just getting through to the preliminary round. But Tottenham at home next. Keen to carry on this crucial sort of good start to the Premier League season. Mon coming forward, great save, 1-0 Dewsbury. Started off looking like another, hopefully, routine victory. We're in fantastic form, really. Maybe in title contention at the moment. But we're never going to always have it our own way in these games. Sean Steele coming forward over DeVos. That's a lovely run by Steele. Just what I want from my players. Onto the left foot, 2-0. Beautiful football indeed. We are absolutely stunning. Bear in mind, we won our last game 5-0, obviously. The league, it's only Champions League that's been a bit frustrating so far. Marcel DeVos finding Dewsbury into the second half, and then just on the right foot on great, but then I don't know what's happened to Vicario there. Marino says thank you very much. It's 3-0 before we got even better possibly. Monga coming forwards. Hey, Marcel DeVos, 4-0. Just the football we were playing, unbelievable. When we got around to it. Montgomery and Ed Terry, obviously you don't always see defending off the camera, but like the back four wins so much. That back four is going to be a back four that I'm hoping to win titles with and keep with. A lot of this team is now. Gunnarsson hits the post, so unlucky. This team's really not going to change much for the next few years. Maybe 1 or 2 amazing players. I want to try and get Fatawi back if I can, maybe next summer. And just keep growing the youth then, really. So there won't be much more recruitment. And just find the most ridiculous regens that I can find and put them in the team. I think wingers will be the next one, maybe a right winger. Yeah, obviously Fatawi in one. See how good Marino is, but I think it'll be good. Great save by Trafford. He's my keeper for the career mode, really. Marino coming forward. He's got so much quality. Played it into Marcel DeVos. 5-0. What a team. Back-to-back 5-0 wins. Have Leicester ever done that? I'm not too sure. And there we are. 5-0 win. Another clean sheet in the league. Lovely stuff. And that's what league title looked like. Brighton went. We've won 7 out of 7 games. Obviously, we've drawn 3-1-4. We're 6 points off at the moment, but will Brighton keep that form up? Time will tell. Before we went to Brentford, I was just trying to keep our unbeaten start going to the season. All we can do is concentrate on ourselves. If Brighton end up winning all those games, then there's nothing we can do. But they might fold as the season goes on. But fair play to them. It shows the stakes. What can be achieved. Brentford was a bit of a bogey team last season. We lost 1-0 and we just couldn't get anything off them. And it's looking like an almost frustrating game. That was literally the only highlight. I didn't have a highlight to myself. So the 6-second minute when Brentford came forward, just laugh. I don't know what happened to the defence. We've gone 1-0 down. I think I'm going to announce Brentford as the bogey team because we lost 1-0 last season and could not create anything. Or whatever I did, the harder I tried, the worse I got. Just nothing there until the 84th minute after scoring 5 in a row. 5-0 in the league. This is quite similar to that all Champions League games. And we should have been 2-0 down. The post again rescued us. Just rubbish, to be honest with you. We lost 1-0. Brentford did not create anything. It's like the only time in this whole career it feels like I have played a game and not created anything, which of course is extremely disappointing and frustrating. But still, going forward, Atletico Madrid away. This is where we need to start getting results. A draw would be a good result on paper. But again, like the Brentford game, nothing happened. I've just put that shot in, so block was the only chance I've recreated. It wasn't even a chance. James Trafford saved me. It was a very cagey affair, though, very cagey. We battled really well. We're playing the elite here. Maybe we're getting for a Champions League might be 1-2-5 for us this year, so we can get into it again and build and learn. But Ed Terry, was brilliant, but he got beaten there. Great save by Trafford. He's one other keeper. And obviously, this is the fun of these career modes. You're playing these games, you're getting used to these teams. Ed Terry, great defending there, but we just kept going back to them. Great save again by James Trafford. Really digging in. A point wouldn't be the worst thing here. We literally have played all 3 games away, by mines as well. 73rd minute, we literally haven't created a chance until Atletico Madrid got caught short. John Steele, literally only open chance he got, and he scores a historic goal for Leicester. Atletico Madrid. We're not getting robbed by a remarkable Brighton penalty, which was outside the box this time after that foul. I'm still not over that. I don't think I ever will be in real life in the quarterfinals, but in 2017 or 18. But 17 I'm on about. But yeah, Atletico Madrid coming forward. We're just resolute until Dewsbury, the legend himself, gifted it. Great chance, and James Trafford, the hero himself. Lucky it went to Ed Terry. 86th minute, literally, honestly, it was defence after defence. Montgomery showing what he does there before coming break again. John Steele, I think it's all over. Can we get another counter-attack goal? They're standing off him, and I just angled it too much. How crucial will that be? Well, luckily we're fine. John's still the hero. No one remember that missed now. A historic 1-0 win at Atletico Madrid to kickstart a Champions League campaign. 4 points in 3 games. Win the next one, which hopefully at home, and we'll really be flying. Need to get back to winning ways though. Obviously, had a fantastic start. It was 4 wins, 3 draws, and a defeat in the league. But after losing 1 at Brentford in the last game, that defeat, time to get back to it against Sheffield United. Really important that we, those 5-0 wins, we play with that sort of freedom we've been showing. But still, a fantastic start of the season. Sheffield United, was 1 win all season. Look at Man United. Obviously, we were saying how good that 2-2 draw was at the start of the season. We're in the bottom 3. With Sheffield United, the first chance in the game though, Tom Cannon, he obviously likes to score to me in this, and he almost again fantastic save by Trafford, and luckily Montgomery just about did enough and not winning a goal kick. Took it to the 28th minute, creating anything though. Lewis found Jeremy Monga, found DeVos, found the goal in and off the post. The post always, it's on our side these couple of episodes, isn't it? Same as one guiding us at this end. Always just a sheer talent of my players, so no way to put it. Then they came forward, fantastic defending. There, that's just again, the defence I've got is fantastic, but annoyingly, a loose pass by Marino stopped us on the counter there. But John still put through DeVos, and he's just so good. 2-0. Those two are just, it's like Vardy and Mahrez, isn't it? 2-0 up, looking like another comfortable win on paper at least. Looking at trying to get another clean sheet for the back four and the keeper would be great. Tom Cannon denied by James Trafford. Going forward, Marcel DeVos found Mavrodidi. Can he make it 3? He can. Poor goalkeeping by Cooper. Went for him. We're disappointed with that. But 3-0 win. Another win in the Premier League. It's been a great start to the season. Another clean sheet. Up and running now in the Champions League. It's all starting to look all right for us, isn't it? Thank you so much for watching as ever, all those that do. I hope I've helped your day. A little bit nicer, a bit of an escapism. Up the Leicester, and I'll see you soon.